I retired in '75, and my first job was to open the top of the Sheridan. And that was much like being in the service. You carried a brick around, and you were on call all the time. So anyway, I had an opportunity to buy Ott's Face Camp, which everybody knew. It used to be even a dance hall, and Alice Ott still owned it. And I used to go in there and buy bait. And she said, Colonel Milson, why don't you buy my fish camp? I said, I don't know anything about this. They teach you. And they do. At first, I didn't even know anything about it. And but keeping you touch on where to shrimp and things wasn't as important as keeping your net repaired and your equipment. And that's a whole story in itself. I'm sitting there and I'm throwing on my lead line, and this guy comes out. You know, we had the old bridge there, and he says, hey, what are you doing there? I said, I'm throwing on my lead line. He said, you what? He stood and watched me, and he sits down beside me and looks at me, and he said, well, can I show you something? I said, sure. So he sat down there, and he goes, pig through the hole and all that kind of, he's talking all the time. And he had about 5 leads wrote, that quick. And I said, you did that so fast, I don't know how you did it. He said, I'll show you. So he goes, yeah, and he talks all the time about pull the loop through here and then tighten it up. And then he said, now, you see what I'm using? I said, yeah, a piece of wood. He says, call a shuttle. He said, you can't use that old needle there. That's no good. We call this a needle, but it's a shuttle. So that was my first acceptance. And I went in and got him a beer. And I didn't have a beer license then. We weren't even open upstairs. But I found out if they like you, the kindest, greatest people I've ever met.